Hello everyone and welcome back to another very exciting chess game. So in this game we have Boris Spassky with the white pieces and his opponent was the 5 times United States chess champion Larry Evans. This chess game was played in the Varna Chess Olympiad in 1962. Spassky starts the game with d4, knight to f6, c4, and we have the King's Indian Saemisch variation, c6, bishop to e3, a6, queen to d2. So the idea is bishop to h6 and exchanging the bishops. So b5 and castling from the queen side, takes, and then castling, and h4. Spassky wants to go all the way to the end with his h-pawn to open the h-file. So this is the plan, and then defending the bishop, and then full steam ahead. h5, pushing the Harry all the way to the end. E takes on f3. Why not? Knight takes on h5 and winning a pawn. Then g4 and bishop to h6, and white is doing very well despite being 2 pawns down. White has positional compensation, and you can see that this open h-file is going to give serious headache to black. But how about g takes on h5? Then f takes on e4, and white is doing very well. White has very good position and perfect control of the center, very strong center for white. So okay, Spassky wants to sacrifice his h-pawn, and we have e takes on f3, and Spassky is not wasting any time. H takes on g6, and g takes on f7 is possible. So rook takes is not possible because of bishop takes rook, and pawn takes is also possible. So this pawn is looking pretty annoying. So this is why black decided to capture the pawn, and then bishop to h6, and it doesn't look very good. As you can see, this h-file, open h-file is looking menacing. So f takes on g2, and Spassky is defending the rook. Larry Evans is actually 3 pawns up at this moment of this chess game. But Spassky has the positional compensation. He has the open h-file, which looks very dangerous for black. So knight to g4, and bishop takes on g7, and getting one pawn. Queen takes on g2, so black is 2 pawns up still, and black has the material advantage, but we can say that white has the positional advantage, and simply rook takes knight is the threat. If bishop takes rook, then queen takes bishop is possible. And we have going back with the knight and clogging the h-file. And how about knight to e3, forking? Then white can play queen to h2, and white is doing very well. So if knight takes rook, and then rook to h7, and white is winning by force, this is checkmate. And if king to g8, then we have queen to h6, and if queen takes on d4, then can you see the move? So black is defending, but queen takes on g6, and the f-pawn is pinned, and black is getting checkmated. Queen back was the only defense. So okay, queen takes on g2, getting back one of the pawns, but black is still 2 pawns up. But like I said, Boris Spassky had the positional compensation, and white is doing very well. Knight to h6, knight to f3, knight to f5, and then defending the rook, queen to d6, and knight to e5, so getting one step closer, both blocking the queen and getting closer to the enemy king, a multi-purpose move. Knight to d7 and knight to e4, the other knight is also getting a step closer and giving the boots to the queen. And Spassky's knights, they both combine perfectly, they combine very well. And then here comes an obvious move actually. Spassky is doubling the rooks, and white has big attack on the open h-file. And also white is threatening a cool checkmate. Can you see the idea? Just like this. So actually Evans saw the threat. So he played rook to g8. He wants to escape. But in this position, let's play a random move. Then here comes. Boom. And this is the only move. Sacrificing the queen, and then rook to h7. This is checkmate. Also the bishop covers the escape square. So okay. Beautiful tactics by Boris Spassky. So rook to h7 check, and then rook check. And is this escaping for black? Is black running away? Is he going to get away with it? So can you see what white can play here? In this position, Boris Spassky played an incredible move, and after that move, his opponent is in big trouble. So can you guess that move? What would you do if you had the white pieces? The 10th world chess champion Boris Spassky played Queen to g6. What a move. What an incredible queen sacrifice for deflecting the rook, but we have knight takes on e5. If capturing the queen, then the other rook is going to join the party. The only defense, or blocking with the knight, rook takes on g8, knight to f8, rook takes knight, checkmate. So in this position, queen takes on g6, exclamation point by Boris Spassky, a bone-crushing move. But knight takes on e5. Actually, queen takes rook, the obvious move, is a winning move. But Spassky finished this chess game with a very beautiful, classy move. Well, he played rook to f8, and this was the final move of this chess game. So after rook to f8, check, discovered check, double check, this was the final blow, a hammer blow, and Evans resigned on the spot. So there's only two possible continuations, and both continuations is going to get checkmated for black. Black has no defense. So if king takes rook, then it's very simple. Queen takes rook, checkmate. After this move, if king to d7, then queen to e8, checkmate. Or if you want, you can checkmate the king like this. Knight to c5, checkmate. Bishop to e6, checkmate. Or queen to e6 is also going to be checkmate. Fantastic stuff, cool stuff by Boris Spassky. So once again, check, and then queen takes on g6, a quick recap. So knight takes, but here comes again, queen takes rook was winning enough, but Spassky wanted to finish this chess game with a very classy way, with a cool way. He played rook to f8, check, and Evans resigned because of this. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Take care and bye bye.